Hi, my name's Dennis Miller. I'm in Waikiki and I'm talking about the governor's race. Specifically, I want to say don't vote for Hanabusa for governor for a couple of reasons. She opposes bills without reading them. She cites studies. Maybe she didn't read it. She cites studies while saying the opposite of what the study says. This is completely irresponsible. When asked about Medicare for All last year, October 2017, at her town hall in Kaimuki High School, Hanabusa replied, "I oppose Medicare for All because Medicare does not cover long-term care. In fact, the first line of the bill's summary, HR 676, expanded and improved Medicare for All, explicitly has the phrase in the first sentence, includes long-term care. She has not read the bill, but she is publicly opposing it." And she went on to say, "I further oppose Medicare for All because there was a single-payer study in California in 2016, and the University of Massachusetts did a study for that, which showed that single-payer would cost too much." Well, in fact, the University of Massachusetts did do a study which showed that California would save $37 billion per year if it passed that single-payer bill. So here's this lovely little bill. It's a lovely little article. What it basically says is that if you spend less money on health insurance bureaucracy, that the cost of health care goes down. However, Hanabusa said the opposite in public at her town hall and earlier that day in her office. The group Resist Trump Tuesdays meets at the Members of Congress office every Tuesday. I was invited that day to talk with Hanabusa about healthcare. We talked for 20 minutes. Well, she spoke for 17, I spoke for 3. And she repeated the same story. "I oppose Medicare for All because Medicare does not cover long-term care." Now, long-term care is vitally important, and it's true, Medicare does not cover it, but the bill that we're talking about is not Medicare. We're talking about a new bill called Medicare for All. The full title is Expanded and Improved Medicare for All. Please Google it. It's a national universal single-payer healthcare system which will lower the cost of business so that international companies will once again be willing to manufacture in the USA, and American companies won't leave the United States because they can't afford to pay healthcare for their employees. Instead, they have to go to Canada or Mexico or anywhere else where they don't have to pay the world's highest price for healthcare. Universal single-payer healthcare is going to restore jobs to America. It's going to lower the cost of business, and it's going to make sure we don't have 25, 30 million people uninsured, who, by the way, get sick, stay injured, lose their job, lose their home, become homeless. This is a major issue affecting every aspect of our lives, and Hanabusa cavalierly dismisses it without reading the bill, without reading the study that she cites. This is irresponsible in the extreme. How can someone who wants to be our governor oppose bills she hasn't read and cite studies she hasn't read? Please do not vote for Hanabusa for governor. And by the way, as congressperson, she also supported that bill BDS, which would send an American citizen to jail if they openly boycotted an Israeli product. This is a controversial bill because it does criminalize free speech in the form of boycotting a product from Israel. Some of us feel that Americans should be allowed to boycott anything we want, not Hanabusa. That's another reason to strenuously oppose Hanabusa's candidacy for governor for Hawaii. Thank you.